So we want to add a new data frame to this, or new link to data. So we're going to click our link and we're going to go to a text file. And let's go ahead and look at FAO pesticides, because we sort of, our next question was, well, how much pesticides were we causing to increase over time? And this is going to look pretty similar. We'll add another sheet here. And year in the columns, and value in the rows. Again, this gives us that funky thing because they aren't particular indicators. So we're going to go ahead and drag the indicator name. And I have the wrong one. Let me click on my FAO pesticides here and then add a sheet that's attached to FAO pesticides, which I have clicked now. And here I will show that, in fact, whereas birth rates and stuff are going down, this is the total pesticides being used. But we probably want to actually make it total pesticides, so we will. And so the items here, when we drag it up into our filters, we can pick any number of items that we care about. Let's do chlorinated hydrocarbons because we know they're kind of bad. And we'll apply and OK. And we see chlorinated hydrocarbons have come way down over that time period because they've been outlawed now in a whole lot of places. So let's go change our filter. And we'll look at organophosphates. And you see while they came down, they're up and down and up and down. We see that they haven't been pushed out in the same way that organochlorides have, but we might actually just want to do total here. And let's go ahead and edit our filter, and let's click on pesticides total and undo insecticides and apply and OK. So we do see that while some are down, total pesticides is up quite a bit. And we change it from average to some because there are some new countries, and we see that it's flattened out a little bit. But the story that yes, to achieve the green revolution we had to use lots more pesticides, but it's not 3, 4, 5 times as much. But it is growing. It has plateaued a little, so we're going to try that one more time here. When we're going to grab another text file, let's see if fertilizers are on the growth as well. So we grab our fertilizer data set. We are going to add another new worksheet. Should be on fertilizers. And we see fertilizers over the past 15 years haven't really gone up a whole lot. A little bit, but not a ton. So worldwide, that's not such a big deal. We know how to look at that over a whole bunch of different areas. And so let's go ahead and drag the area or name into columns. And as we slide across, we see no clear trend that pesticides have increased radically or decreased radically throughout the world. There are places with fewer or lesser amounts going in. I think that's a good thing, but we do see some pretty big countries growing and some pretty small countries declining. So we have our story is a little bit of a mixed bag. Yeah, we've been using a ton more fertilizers all over the planet, and in some places we've been using more pesticides. Let's open up one more sheet. Let's go ahead and our area here. We're going to go to its geographic role, and it's going to be a country or a region. And then we'll drag area over here to give us our map. We've seen this as a dot plot before, but let's just sort of look at where in the world are fertilizers being used in great amounts. So we're going to come here to our values, turn those into a color. We're going to do average. And we're going to select on a particular year. And let's go ahead and change our color again, just for practice. And we'll do these and we'll reverse it and OK. As before, and we see that the massive amounts of pesticides being used, even though we don't have data for every country: Colombia, Libya, and China.